Hi, my name is Rachel. I'm a member of Cultivate Church. About 2 years and 2 months ago, I went to a park and I met a few members of Cultivate Church. At that time, I was heavy in my addiction. I was depleted. I was lost. I had nothing to live for in that moment. I was invited to church, and my first day I attended church was Mother's Day. And during that service, 6 women, including Pastor Amber, spoke in front of the church about their hardships, about the things that they've endured in their lives and gotten through, and what Jesus has done in their lives. That day I left church, I never used drugs again. Since then, I've been serving at Cultivate Church this last 2.5 years. We do multiple outreaches, jail ministry, prison ministry, prayer drive-thrus, homeless outreaches, and I have been able and grateful to serve through the church. The people at Cultivate, Pastor Shane and Amber, have walked with me every step of the way. No matter what I was going through, no matter what I needed, they've been my family. And I very much love them. And I think that what they do in the church is amazing. And I'm, again, so grateful to be a part of what they've done and what they're doing in the community here. Thank you.
Hey, my name is Aaron Quigley, and I just want to share a little bit about what Cultivate Church means to me. About 2.5 years ago, I was in an endless cycle of addiction, addicted to meth, living at a homeless encampment. And Shane and Amber and some other Cultivate Church members came down to this homeless encampment. And, they just wanted to share the love of Christ with me, which was foreign to me. But by their persistence, continuous going down there, of course, when I came to the end of myself and I had had enough, I knew who to call because, I felt like they developed a trusting relationship, and I ended up getting into treatment, going to church, getting baptized. And if it wasn't for these interactions and the persistency of Cultivate Church and Pastor Amber and Shane, I don't know where I would be today. And today, I'm 2.5 years clean and sober. I got a good relationship. We have 2 cars, we have our own place, we both have jobs, and just been blessings upon blessings upon blessings. And, it all started with Cultivate Church and the members there. And so, if I had to sum Amber and Shane up into a couple of words, it would be determination and perseverance, just sharing the love of Jesus Christ with everyone. And now where me and my girlfriend Rachel live, we have now done the same exact thing. We now go down to the homeless community and, bless them and just tell them about what Jesus Christ has done in our lives. And because it happened to me. And so I just extremely grateful for God putting Shane and Amber in my life. Thank you.
Hey guys, my name is Spencer, and I've been a member of Cultivate Church for about a year now. When I first met Shane and Amber, I was in the grips of addiction and losing my wife and my son about a year ago. And Shane and Amber were there. They were there to help them pack, help them leave. And when they left, they took me in. They saw me the way that Jesus saw me. And praise God, I've been redeemed. In the process, Shane has brought me into rehabs to give my testimony. I play the drums on the worship team, and I've got around a year sober now. And about a month ago, I got my wife and my son back. So I just praise God that Shane and Amber, they lead a church that actually sees people the way Jesus sees people. They give everybody a chance to step up and be the hands and feet of God. I hit the streets with them and minister with them. And it's a beautiful thing just to see the way that they really love people and that they're actually there for people. But yeah, thanks guys.
Hello everyone, my name is Corban and I'm from Waverly, Iowa, and today I'd like to share with you my sort of testimony on how Cultivate Church has had an impact in my walk with God. And it kind of all starts like a year ago when I went to youth camp in 2025, and that's where I received my call from God and my purpose to be a missionary and an evangelist. I received this call by a woman giving me a handwritten letter that read things like, "You're going to impact the nations, and it is through the Lord's strength. And if you continue to seek Him, He's going to use you mightily." And so coming back, I was just so on fire for God, and I wanted to serve Him any way I could. And that's when I came across the youth missions trip to St. Louis, Missouri. And it turns out the hosts for this missions trip were Shane and Amber. And I actually knew them from back when they lived in Iowa. They used to go to my church, actually. And that was all before they went and planted a church in St. Louis. So I was like, all right, God, you're aligning just all the dots. And I was like, here I am, send me. So I ended up going on this missions trip. Roughly, it was in mid-June. And it was for 4 days, and we went with a team of 12, and we just got to minister. We got to learn from Shane and Amber and how they did things. We got to make blessing bags and just all these things, and it just truly impacted my life, and it truly confirmed that this was my call from God. And so coming back from that, coming home, I truly felt that God just wanted to continue to use me. God wanted me to just continue to be brought up as a disciple in St. Louis. So I reached back out to Shane and Amber asking if they would host me for 10 more days, and they said yes. And I'm sorry, they have forever impacted me. I'm without words. The way they brought me up, the way they loved me, the way they taught me how to bring the gospel to people, it just has forever changed my life. And I'm just so grateful for Cultivate Church and how they were just so welcoming. All of them have their own story. They go to that church, and they were all willing to share, and they were all willing to pray, and they were all willing to just love me and show me how to love others the way Jesus would. And I am just so grateful, and I'm just so thankful for you guys listening to me today. But yeah, that is how Cultivate Church has had an impact on my life.
Hello everyone, I'm Sheryl, and I want to tell you about how Cultivate Church impacted my life. Cultivate Church changed me and my life forever. Cultivate Church has shown me that God has never left my side, not even in my darkest moments. Cultivate Church came into my life at a perfect time. This was clearly God working through them, and through their continued outreach, my healing was possible. Shane and Amber and Cultivate Outreach team would come to our tent encampment 2 or 3 times a month, and bring blessing bags, clothing, and blankets, and a good hot meal. They would pray with us and invite us to come to church with transportation already provided. It took them 8 months of consistently showing up, 8 months of consistent kindness, and 8 months of non-judgmental love when it started to click in my head. I needed to change my life. Shortly after attending service, Shane and Amber found a treatment center for both me and my husband. During my treatment, my faith grew stronger and stronger. One week before I graduated treatment, I became very ill. I had sepsis and found out that I had heart issues. I ended up needing open heart surgery and the placement of an internal defibrillator in my chest. Because God put Cultivate Church in my life and my faith in Jesus Christ, my body began to heal at a rapid rate. God was performing miracles through the healing hands and prayer that Cultivate Church was providing. I would not be here today without Cultivate Church and their amazing outreach team. Today I am 2 years and 2 months clean and sober. I have gone from being homeless, completely strung out on drugs, and having my own car, a home to live in, all my bills paid, my children back in my life, a wonderful husband who supports me, a loving dog, but most of all, God is there leading me on a path to a much better life. Thank you, Cultivate Church, for showing me what outreach and giving back to the community really means, and for saving my life.